Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the 2018 Royal Rumble weekend that kicks off with NXT Takeover Philadelphia and is then followed by the 2018 Royal Rumble from the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. And the first match on the NXT TakeOver card is Cassius Ohno against the Velveteen Dream. I believe that the Velveteen Dream will win this match because of the last TakeOver. The crowd is really behind him, and Ohno's kind of just been a guy that lets people beat him. So that's why I think the Velveteen Dream will win this match. The next match on the card is for the NXT Tag Team Championships. It will be the Undisputed Era of Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly versus the Authors of Pain. I believe that the Undisputed Era are going to retain their NXT Tag Team Championships because I see them running roughshod over all of NXT after, with Adam Cole potentially getting a championship match and all three of them having gold. The third match on the card is for the NXT Women's Championship, with Ember Moon defending her title against Shayna Baszler. I believe Ember Moon is going to retain her championship because she just won the title, and I'll see her getting pulled up for the Rumble the next night, and then potentially telling a better story with Shayna getting her at a later date. The co-main event of the evening is Aleister Black versus Adam Cole in an Extreme Rules match. I see Adam Cole winning this, giving Aleister Black his first one-on-one loss. With the Extreme Rules element, I believe we could possibly see Fish and O'Reilly later in the evening. This setting up Adam Cole to face whoever is the NXT champion at the end of the night in New Orleans for WrestleMania weekend. Now to the main event of the evening with Andrade Cien Almas facing Johnny Gargano for the NXT Championship. I see Almas retaining his championship against Gargano. I see a potential return from Tommaso Ciampa to cost Johnny Gargano the chance at the championship to set up for a match at NXT TakeOver New Orleans WrestleMania weekend. Now on to Sunday, the 2018 Royal Rumble. On the pre-show, we're going to have a six-man tag of Kalisto, Lince Dorado, and Gran Metalik against TJP, Jack Gallagher, and Drew Gulak. I see Kalisto's team winning the match just to get the crowd happy to start the show. The next match on the pre-show is Gallows and Anderson against the Revival. I believe Gallows and Anderson are going to win to keep the Balor Club looking strong heading into WrestleMania season. And the main event of the pre-show, Bobby Roode will defend his United States Championship in an open challenge match. I believe his opponent is going to be Jinder Mahal, considering that was the finals to the US title tournament. And I see Bobby Roode retaining his championship and going on to probably be in the Royal Rumble match later in the night, as well as Jinder Mahal. Now to the first match on the main card. It's the Usos versus Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the SmackDown tag titles. I believe we're going to have new tag team champions with Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin getting the win. I believe Gable and Benjamin are going to win to potentially get another match out of this rivalry, and to show that they shouldn't have been stripped of the titles and should have been tag team champions this entire time. On to the second match of the night. Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan defend their Raw tag team titles against the Bar of Sheamus and Cesaro. I believe that Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan are going to retain their titles, with Rollins probably hitting a curb stomp on either Cesaro or Sheamus. I see them keeping the titles for one more pay-per-view, possibly losing them to Gallows and Anderson, with Balor potentially getting an Intercontinental title shot, with all three of them having championship gold. On to match 3 of the main card, with AJ Styles defending his WWE Championship against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in a handicap match. I believe Owens and Zayn will have some sort of miscommunication that will lead into them starting to become rivals again and leading possibly to a match at WrestleMania, with AJ probably facing the winner of the Royal Rumble match. On to the next match is a triple threat between Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, and Kane for the WWE Universal Championship. Brock Lesnar is keeping his title. I don't see him losing this, with Kane probably eating the pinfall, with Braun probably having to deal with someone on the outside who will become his WrestleMania opponent like Triple H, with Brock probably moving on to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, and Kane becoming a mayor. Next is the first of 2 Royal Rumble matches with the Women's Royal Rumble match. Some potential surprise entrants I believe we could see in this match are the Bella Twins, the iconic duo of Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, and maybe Beth Phoenix, considering she's the announcer on the Mixed Match Challenge. My pick to win the Women's Royal Rumble match is Asuka. I only see 3 real potential winners in this match, of Asuka, Nia Jax, and Becky Lynch, with a potential 4th in Ronda Rousey if she does debut in the match. Now on to the Men's Royal Rumble match. Some potential surprises I think we could possibly see in that match are The Undertaker, with potentially getting revenge on Roman and setting up a WrestleMania match with John Cena. Maybe Aleister Black, considering there's a logjam at the top for the NXT Championship, and someone ECW related like Rob Van Dam, Tommy Dreamer, or one of the Dudley Boys. My pick to win the Royal Rumble match is Shinsuke Nakamura. I believe he will win because Shinsuke has been lost since he's been called up to the main roster, and this will give him his sights set straight on AJ Styles and reach his full potential on the WWE roster with a WWE Championship match with one of his great opponents from New Japan Pro Wrestling. Leave your predictions in the comments section below. Thanks for watching.